G'day guys, and welcome back to another training compilation video. I know it has been a while and I haven't really uploaded anything to do with training in quite a while. It's mainly just been Fallout 4 modded videos, gameplay and whatnot, and a few other little things. Anyway, I thought I should just make this little video. All of the training that I've recorded over the past 5.5 weeks, I think. A lot of this training started at the end of August, and leading into that I have started a new job working for the Queensland Police Service. So with this new job comes a new training program that I have been following to the best of my ability, as well as learning a new job. So I figured, the momentum of learning a new career, utilizing that momentum to fuel my training diligence, and it has definitely worked, and this has been one of the more productive and effective training cycles I've done. So yeah, 5 weeks, up to week 6 at the moment, but I thought I should just share some of the footage I've recorded since. Yeah, so leading up to this new career path and leading up to this new program, my proficiency in Olympic lifts were pretty shit, to say the least. My snatch and clean and jerk just went down. I kept getting these little niggles and injuries, partly due to the fact I was working in a job that didn't really help my situation. It was very physical, and I would find that I would be compromised, I would say, when I was entering the gym. No matter how many times I warmed up, my body was just tired, and it just really demotivated me from training. So so I became pretty, depressed, I would say, pretty low. But yeah, as this new job began, between my old job and the new job, I had some time to just recollect myself and get a little bit of work done, a bit of therapy. I'm definitely in a better situation now. So from what you can see here, my max in the clean and jerk is 115, and my max in the snatch is 95. So basically, going from week 1 to 5, I'm just slowly increasing the percentages. So I usually snatch 3 times a week and clean and jerk 3 times a week. A power variation, that includes a power variation, 1 light day and 1 heavy day. So, but it's very gradual, and that's one of the lessons I've learned. You can't sort of treat it like a powerlifting program where, week 1 is like, 85%, week 2 is 90%, week 3 is not, the standard sort of 5-3-1 template. You can't really do that with weightlifting. I find that you need to break it down a lot more. So for example, week 1, on your light days, you do maybe 65 to 70%. Your heavy days, maybe about 80 to 85 maybe, and then you slowly increase that percentage. So the week after that, it's like 67 to 72 or 73, and your heavy day is 83 to 87, and you basically just increase that percentage of your 1 rep max that you'll be working with each week. So, and it just works a lot better that way. Like, it's basically stretching out your program before you attempt weights that are around like 90 to 95%. You're just building a lot more capacity. You're conditioning your body to handle volume and eventually handle bigger weights. So that's the Olympic lifts. What about squatting and deadlifting? Well, I haven't really done much of deadlifting, just a little bit here and there. If I don't feel like I can, or if I just don't feel like doing a full pull, I'll do like a snatch deadlift or a clean deadlift. With squatting, I've only really been doing a lot of back squatting, using, I think it's like There's an article on Juggernaut Strength Systems called Squat Development for Weightlifting, and I've just been basically following that. But the one obstacle I did come across doing that, I developed a little bit of a niggle in my right, like soleus, I would say. It's like lower leg near the calf. And I found that I could just get through back squatting without it flaring up. But once I went to front squatting, it would be incredibly painful. It's subsided a little bit now, but yeah, it's pretty funny. I haven't front squatted in probably 4 weeks. Now, usually I'd be like, I need to front squat because I would say it is a weakness. I mean, my front squat is not terribly weak to the point where it's super affecting my clean and jerk, but I see the front squat as a more of a positioning reinforcement exercise than a leg strength sort of exercise. So yeah, that is one obstacle I've encountered doing this kind of like squatting sort of system. But I've had some good results from it in the past. I'll just keep doing it, and hopefully maybe by week 7 or week 8, I can reintroduce some front squats, maybe just some light front squats, just to reinforce that position, that rack position in the clean. It's very important. So yeah, leg strength is fairly good at the moment. At the end of this video, you'll see me squatting 160 for the first time in like maybe 13 months. I do it for about 4 reps, so that's pretty good. Training overall has been like very productive, very efficient. It's been a lot better than, say, I would say towards the first third or first quarter of the year, when I was around 115 kilos body weight, out of shape, not conditioned for anything. So yeah, it's definitely improved since then. So the plan with this new program is to basically work up to my original 1RMs, or around about that sort of area. So yeah, 115 clean and jerk and 95 snatch. And then post that, maybe, hit something new, hit some new 1RMs. Because the problem is that I would hit these new numbers and I would like take a break or like a deload week where I barely trained, and that is not the right way to go about it. Like, I get the feeling of accomplishment, and I'm like, I'll just take a week off because I've worked so hard. But that's not what you should do. You should, even if you've hit some new 1RMs, you can take a deload week, but you've got to keep up your training frequency. You just reduce training volume and perhaps, just lighten the weights up a bit. So that was one of the mistakes I did in the past. I'm definitely not going to do that again, because even though you've hit some new numbers and your body is definitely stressed from that, you need to, it's kind of hard to explain, to keep your body ready. So yeah, week 5, there's some lifts coming up here. Worked up to, I believe, a double of 102.5 kilos and a single of 105 and 107.5 in the clean and jerk. So that's about 93% of my 1 rep max. So this is 105 here. Probably should have addressed some other lifts throughout the video, but I'm too busy yapping, trying to explain everything. So yeah, that's 105. That was a bit shitty. We have 107.5. I'm actually quite happy with this. A little bit grindy in the clean. The jerk could always be better, but it was pretty stable. So this is the 160 for 4. Unfortunately, I don't think I have... I know that I worked up to 87.5 in the snatch, but I just didn't get that recorded. So again, that's about 93% of my 1 rep max of 95. So yeah, so about 93% each of the Olympic lifts, and my squat going up to 160. I think that's a very good result for 5 weeks, and considering all the training I've been doing at the police academy. Alrighty, so yeah, that concludes the video. Thanks for obviously clicking on the video. I don't really plan to make any money from my channel, but I just kind of like do it for fun, but I still appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be back with another one. Cheers.